Hey fam, I want to welcome you to my channel. I am Darika, and if you're new here, by all means, get comfortable. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Look around at the content that I create. And if you find that you like it and you want more, please like and subscribe. And for my returning subscribers, I want to thank you for coming on back. Remember that you all are always welcome in this house. Okay, y'all, so in today's video, we're going to be doing a shirt comparison. I have two shirts. I got one from Jiffy Shirts and one from HeatTransferSource.com. So these are the two shirts that we're going to be testing out. We're going to see which one is the most vibrant, to be exact. So this is the one that came from HeatTransferSource.com. And on the website, they said that this, you won't even believe this shirt is not cotton. As you know, sublimation shirts, polyester shirts are normally 100% polyester. And they are normally kind of thin and kind of see-through-ish. But this one, I got to give it to them. It does feel like cotton. I'm not a fan of this collar right here because it's kind of thin. I'm not a fan of the collar. But the shirt does feel like cotton. This is an extra large, and it is 95% polyester and 5% spandex. And I don't know why this says extra large at the top, but it also says adult small up under it. I don't know why that is, but that's what it says. And the next shirt is this one from JiffyShirts.com. This one is a 2X. And it does feel thinner than the one from Heat Transfer Source. It is thinner. And it is more see-through. But I like this collar better than I like that collar. But I would wear both of them. So that's not like a deal breaker. And this is the tag from the Jersey 21 M shirt. So guys, if you want to know the outcome, which one is the most vibrant, which one presses the best, you already know. Come on, let's go. Okay, so first I wanted to show you all where I went to get my design from. I went to Creative Fabrica, CreativeFabrica.com. Creative Fabrica is about $47 a year. For me, at least that's what I paid, about $47 a year for the whole entire year. And as you can see already, they have so many designs here to choose from. You can get SVGs, you can get fonts, you can get Easter designs, Valentine's Day designs, Christmas designs. No matter what the occasion is, if you are looking for any kind of occasion, Creative Fabrica most likely will have something that you can use. So I went up here to search, and I typed in EXO Christian Valentine's, I believe. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, that's what I typed in because here is my design that I'm going to use right here. And I clicked on it. Then I just clicked on download. And I downloaded to my desktop because that's where I like to send my designs to. They're easier to find there, I believe, sometimes. Now, sometimes I don't know what happens, but for the most part, they are easier to find. And once I click download, I went to Silhouette Studio. This is Silhouette Studio. I have a business edition because I like to sometimes do rhinestone designs in Silhouette Studio. But for the most part, I use Corel Draw to do rhinestone designs. But when I get ready to cut them out, I do come in here, bring them in here, and I cut them out for Silhouette Studio. So they do have a free edition that you can use, but to do like copy and paste SVGs or export SVGs out of Silhouette, you do have to have, I believe, the business edition, but don't quote me on that. But Silhouette is a good program to have. And so once I did that, I went to file, then I went to print, I don't know why my printer does this, but this always comes up, which I don't know why, because I just cancel it out. And then I chose the Epson 16600. That's what I'm going to use, my sublimation printer. And I did that wrong. I didn't mean to press print just then. I need you to stop. Cancel. I was just trying to show y'all my settings right quick. And of course it's printing, so I'm just gonna let it print. Okay. But anyway, I went to file, then I went to print. Then I went to print again, because that's what I have to do on this computer. And I go to preferences. And my settings are as follows. I'm going to use 13 by 19 paper. I'm going to use my paper tray to print from. I put mine on premium presentation matte. And the quality, I like the quality to be high. And that's it for this page. Then I go to more options right here. And then I go to custom. Then I go to advanced. And I always like to use Adobe RGB. You can use, they have Epson Vivid, but I like to use Adobe RGB. And I set my gamma to 2.2. You can also set it to 1.8 if you would like. And that's basically all I do on this screen. And then I make sure that I have bidirectional printing checked. And I make sure that I have mirror image checked, because in sublimation, you always have to mirror your image. Now, and that's all I do for here. And then I go to print, you guys. But since it's already printing, I don't need to go match print, because it's already printed, because I clicked print at first before I showed y'all my settings. So first I'm going to trim around my images that I printed off. As you can see, it's marks around here, it's ink marks around here, and you don't want that to transfer to your shirt while you're pressing. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and trim around the edges so you won't get that transferred to your shirt, because that will come out on your shirt. So I'm going to trim around this. Or some people tear it versus cutting it, they'll tear the edges. But I'm just going to cut this. If you tear the edges, it won't leave like a line around your print once you press it on your shirt. But once you wash the shirt, that line will go away. So I don't too much worry about that. Sometimes I tear it and sometimes I don't. But that one I'm just cutting. I cut the edges so the corners are now clean. And on this one, I'll show you what I mean by tearing it. And I'll just go around it and try not to tear the actual print design, I mean. And that's what I mean by tearing it off. And you won't get that hard press mark that sometimes shows up on your designs when you press it. And so I tore those out. So next, what you want to do is you need a lint roller. What you want to do is you want to lint roll your shirt. If you don't lint roll your shirts, you will get blue speckle spots in your shirts that won't come out after you press them. So please, lint roll your shirts. And as you can see, I already put a piece of butcher paper on the inside of this shirt right here. This is butcher paper, and I do have a roll of it. I got the roll from Sam's Club. And butcher paper prevents your image from transferring from the front to the back of your shirt. You don't want that happening, so please use some butcher paper inside your shirts. And the only other thing I have is also some heat tape. You need heat tape to tape your image down to your shirt so it won't move. If you don't tape it down, your image might ghost. Ghosting means that your ink transfers to other parts of your shirt that you don't want it transferred to, and it will mess up your design. So I take mine down if I'm using paper like this that's not tacky. I do have a 44-inch printer that does use tacky paper, so I don't normally take that down. I'm gonna then roll the other shirt, and then I'll meet y'all over at the heat press. If you can see that I have my heat press set at 400 degrees for 60 seconds, although now it's saying 401, but I set it at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And what you want to do first, while you're at the heat press, before you press your shirt, your design on your shirt, you want to go ahead and pre-press it. And what pre-pressing does is it gets the moisture out of your shirt before you press it. And you want to get the moisture out before you press any shirt, whether it's sublimation, HTV, whatever you're doing. Pre-press your shirt for maybe 5 seconds and get the moisture out. So that's what I'm doing now. That's about 5 seconds. And I also place a piece of butcher paper on top of my shirt before I press it. And I'm going to do that again once I take the design down. And the heat press that I have is from Heat Press Nation. And I will link that below in the description as well. So this is my design. Again, like I told you, you have to mirror your image so it'll print out correctly when you press your design. And so I'm going to go about 3 finger spaces from the collar. And I'm going to try to get it as straight as I can. I hate measuring things and I hate using rulers, which I should do. And I see a piece of lint on there even though I lint rolled it. And it's not, well, maybe not, whatever it is not coming out. So it is what it is. And I am going to press it about right here. And this is the Jersey's 21M shirt, the one from JiffyShirts.com. Alright, so let's take this down. We're going to put our butcher paper over it. And then we're going to press it for 60 seconds. And I forgot to mention that this top butcher paper is just to protect your platen, so your heat platen won't get any ink on it. Pull this out. And we're going to see the peel. Well, y'all can't see. Let me push it back in so you can see. Duh. Okay. And that is how that one is looking. And there is no more ink on this paper. It all transferred. And that's how that is looking. That's the Jersey 21M. With our next shirt. And this one is the one from Heat Transfer Source. I'll get this on here as even as I can. And again, you can measure your shirts when you put them on your heat press. As I should. Do as I say. Not as I do. Not as I do. Okay. And I'm going to use the actually I'm going to get another piece of butcher paper because I don't want any ink to transfer. And I don't know if that's the one that I used earlier. So I'm just going to get a brand new piece just in case. Again, we're going to pre-press it for about 5 seconds. know, something transfer. I don't know what this is or where that came from, but it is a spot on here. Where did that come from? Was it something on here? I don't know what that is. But I did lint roll it. And that wasn't there. It picked up from somewhere. But hopefully when I wash it, it'll come out. So let's put our tape our design on here. These are not for anyone else. I was just testing the shirts out. So that spot, if it doesn't come out, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears. I know. Keep my day job, right? Keep my day job. I'm gonna tape this one down. And we're gonna press this one again for 60 seconds at 400. Again, I don't know what that spot is. I really don't know. Y'all even see what I'm talking about. I'll show y'all when I hold the shirt up because I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera. But let's go ahead and take this off. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I like. So we're done with this one. And so let me hold them both up together for y'all so we can do a comparison together. Okay, y'all. So it's time to compare that one and that one. That one on the right came from Jiffy.com. It's a Jersey 21M 100% polyester shirt. This one, HeatTransferSource.com, 95% polyester, 5% spandex. And I'll tell you which one I think is more vibrant and which one I would wear. So even though I'm not a fan of the collar on the shirt from Heat Transfer Source, I would choose that one. One, it seems to be a brighter white to me. It seems a little bit more vibrant, but I think that white brings out my design more, and it feels more like cotton to me than the Jersey 21M shirt. So there's another look. Again, these shirts are $5.99 to $8.99 depending on the size you choose. And for me, the winner is the Heat Transfer Source, 95% polyester. 95% polyester, 5% spandex. And the Jersey 21M is 100% polyester, but it doesn't look as white as that one or bright. So to me, that makes the color stand out more and it makes it more vibrant to me. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Okay. I know that you ain't ready to leave my house, but you're always welcome back. And I want to leave you with this. There is absolutely nothing that you go through in this life that God cannot bring you out of. He's the same God then. He's the same God now. Keep the faith and believe God. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.